so as you saw in the little intro there, I already mixed my pumpkin puree, little goat milk, kaolin clay, and my oils in here. I think I'll blend it another couple minutes just to break down some of those particles. They won't completely go away, but it'll make them a little more fine, and then I'll add my lye. Okay, so let's add the lye solution. So for people that would like just a little bit of pumpkin, but some other like fruitiness and a touch of a nutmeg fragrance, I've mixed this fragrance, and it will also keep the batter from turning as brown as it would with just the pumpkin. And I just want this to emulsification. I'll be blending it some more. So let me add the fragrance. Just blend it a little bit more. So let's get the colors here. There's a new yellow that I'm using from Mica's and More. This is a gold that turns a nice orange. You can see the batter is already a bit orange from the pumpkin puree. This is some white. And a really nice mix of red. I didn't want like a cherry red for that, so it's got some passionata mixed in there too, and then I mixed some orange neon in here just to make it a little bit more powerful of an orange, because it will discolor a little bit. And let's see, let's mix up this main part first. It's pretty bright. The gold and the yellow. Making the orange and yellow strong because it does fade. And it's reaching a nice trace that I'll probably speed up a little bit as I look at it now. And I do want to use my frother to get the smaller amounts. This will be an off-white because it has the pumpkin puree in it also. It just smells like the fall. And here's my red. I'm thinking this is going to be a good consistency, a little thicker. And let's give that a good mix. Yeah, this is perfect. Just stir some bubbles out, make sure everything's combined. Let's see how these are doing. Everything's just fine. Okay. Thank you for behaving, soap. I'm just going to do a drop swirl and then finish things off with a hanger swirl. Let's get this base color in there first. That beautiful orange. Let's get about a third of that in there. A wee bit of the white. A little bit of the red. Yellow. Oh, that's getting thick. Thick, but still pretty darn good. More of the red. White. Some of this gold. Orange. Another third of that. Yellow. White. Can save some of that for the top. Red. Let's do some of that too. It's gold. Looks like caramel. Yellow. Looks like mustard right now. We'll see how this yellow behaves. It's the first time I use it, but I'm guessing it's like many other yellows that kind of mellows a little bit. Get the rest of this orange in there. Beautiful. And let's use the hanger. Go up and down, pretty close together. Go down, and then I'm going to go sideways as I pull the hanger tool up. We'll see what that looks like. So I want the lighter colors on top, so I'll start with this red. You can see how messy this spatula is, but as long as I don't mix it on there, there should still be some color separation. I've never had a problem with that. Gold. I'm really thinking of fall now. That looks like the color of fallen colorful leaves. This is the kind of consistency that a lot of us hope for. staying workable to the very end. And it's perfect for the kind of swirls I did. Okay. Yellow, don't have much yellow, just a little bit. Finally the white. And I just want to leave it just like that. Put a little bit of glitter on top to represent the fall frost. And I think I actually will bring some of the edges in a little bit with some peaks. It just makes a cleaner corner for the soap as well. And what do you know, that looks better also. Okay, so this is my pumpkin, apples, and peaches fall soap, and I'll bring you back for the cut. Alright, let's cut into this. Pumpkin, apples, and peaches. That is fall colors. I really like that gold. Gave it like a caramel color. And I'm really happy that I added some neon orange to this because it really mellowed into the kind of orange that I really want. But I think for my purposes, the orange neon all by itself is just really blinding unless you use it in real small doses. So this really behaved well. There's a little bit of cracking just because the soap overheated with all the there's some milk, and the sugars in the puree made it heat up quite a bit. It's really limited cracking. I was able to fix that for the most part. And it's not really as speckled as my past pumpkin soaps have been with that puree. And I did blend it. I blended the puree with the oils quite a bit this time, so I think that did the trick. But I really like this swirl. I get into phases where I really like a recent swirl that I did and I start doing it with different colors. So I did the same thing with these. Really liking that. I'm trying to look at the edges to see how much this will brown, if anything at all. It doesn't look like it's going to do that. I'll point out that caramel color right there. And that is just the shimmer gold. I'm going to remember how I mixed this orange, because usually that orange is really either fade or lose their brightness, and this really turned out to be a great orange. And just the right red that I wanted. I didn't want a cherry red. I wanted more of a, what would you call that? It's not even quite a brick red, but that was a mix of colors as well. I think it was Trial by Fire with Nurture Soap, micas, and Passionata, which is reddish brown. It's a rich color, and those two made a really nice red. I used a little more of the red. So that brings us pretty close to cutting this whole loaf. Thanks for watching, and still making more soap. Appreciate the comments, and if you would do me the favor of subscribe by hitting that little logo of mine with the hummingbird, it will subscribe you and you'll get notice of my next videos. And until then, maybe I'll see you on my Instagram too. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye everybody.